Cancer Association.
Exactly, just like Nigerians, like Ghanaians, just black people. Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm Mickey Ann, and today I have a friend with me.
And Tammy.
And today we're basically going to be talking about being like an international student in Canada and actually in general anywhere being an international student. So just like advice, and hopefully this helps you guys out, just to know like what to do and like what not to do maybe. But yeah,
So like an advice video. So
basically. I'm gonna let Tammy start today. I call her Tammy by the way, not Tammy.
Yeah. All right. I don't know. My first advice is first of all, make sure you make friends with people outside your race or nationality. That's actually very important because you can't come to a country like Canada that's very multicultural and just stick with your own people alone.
Like Nigerian
it takes away from your experience of the country. And it's also good to meet people from other races or other nationalities. So you get to like exchange cultures, you get to learn new things from people, and you're not in like a circle or like in a box of like, you know, the ways you know how to do things, the kind of people you hang out with. It just opens your mind to new experiences and new things. And it's really helpful for your university experience, I really feel. So I mean, it was one of the errors I probably made at the beginning of my university years, but like later on I was able to pick it up again as well. You definitely should.
Definitely. Yeah. Because even while I was in school, like the whole Nigerian bubble, you know, and you know, Nigeria.
You have to have Cancer Association.
Exactly, just like
that,
Nigerians, like Ghanaians, just black people. So for me, would be like someone who's a notepad. Yeah, I'm not like cool like her. But for me, like while you're in school, just try to volunteer in places as much as you can, and like just make sure it's adding to your resume. Just don't volunteer in like random places. And also during the summer, get like internship, summer job, do something. Like you definitely want to like pile up everything, because like at the end, like fourth year, and when you're graduating, you need that. Like you need your resume to be set up like good.
Yeah.
So that would be like my own advice.
Yeah, and also to add on to what she said, like in this country, they only really pay attention or really care about the experience you get in their country. My next advice is that embrace your culture and don't downplay an effort to fit in or to adapt to the Canadian culture. Because like, you know, there's certain parts of your culture, aspects of your culture that I feel like you should really hold on to, even if it's like maybe from your food to the way you speak or anything. Like, I mean, although like I know people come here and try to adapt to, for example, the Canadian accent. Like, you don't necessarily have to speak like that. As long as you speak clearly and they can understand you. Audible, exactly. Audible enough for them to understand you. Stick with it, because I mean, we can really spot the fakes from the real. And a lot of international students I find try to they attempt the Kenyan accent, but like if it's not for you, it's not for you.
So my next point would be make sure to have fun. But while having fun, know why you're here. Like, don't forget like the reason why your parents sent you right here. They didn't send you over here to
thousands of,
you know, just spending money, chilling, trying to be like, you know, bad gang, cool gang. I mean, that's cool and all, but don't forget why you're here. I mean, you can do both. You can have fun, you're here to study, you're here to like make yourself better and like, you know, help others. Don't forget that. So that's very important.
My next point is that you should not be afraid to ask for help. Yeah. Because like, especially when I was in first year, a lot of us were in first years. Like, we just assumed that we knew how to navigate the whole university life, and like there are a lot of mistakes we all made, especially first year. My gosh, my first year results were like horrible. Just so you guys know, because like I wasn't aware of all the different like help I could get. Like I wasn't going to the academic advisor to ask for help or advice on how to, or the kind of courses to take. I just thought that, oh, sociology sounds familiar, I'm taking the economics sounds familiar, I'm taking that as well. You know, so get advice and get help as much as you can, and it will generally like help your university experience be better.
My next advice would be, it's not really school-wise, but it's just like wherever you are, try and explore your city. Like, don't just be like, oh yeah, I'm just here for school, do school, I'm out. Nah, explore your city, go out, do stuff, like learn more, go out to like social gatherings, like meet people, like,
and not necessarily just parties.
Yeah, exactly, not just parties. Like, connection is like key here. Like, connect with people.
Also, like, I think another thing international students should realize is that your first year university is the most important year.
Yeah.
You need to make sure that your results for first year, like, is like A1, because once you do very well in first year, all you have to do is maintain those results throughout your years. But like if you do really poorly, like I did in first, it's going to be a lot harder to bring up your GPA. So like you want to make sure that you take your first year as seriously as possibly can. I mean, don't get carried. I mean, it's going to be an exciting time, like wow, university, finally freedom. Yeah. But like have your head in the game. I know that I'm here for school at the end of the day, and just focus on that, and you should be fine, to be honest.
And like just to add to basically what Tammy said about it being like your first year. Another thing you need to remember about first year is like first year is the time where you can make mistakes also. Even if you have to do well, you can make mistakes. You can change your program. You can just don't think like, oh god, I started with like psych, I have to stick to psych. Nah. Like if you feel like psych isn't your like where your head is at anymore, try and move on. Because trust me, your third year, you're not really trying to change your program in third year. Like come on. So first year, like try and figure that out, and also like definitely get good grades. And my next point would be more personal to me, like being like homesick. So that was like a very big thing for me. Like when I came here, I was homesick a lot. But like what my mom kept telling me was like basically just like trying to remember how blessed like I am to be here, the opportunity to come over here to study. Like a lot of people want that opportunity. So it's like I try to remember that. Oh my gosh, I'm so blessed. I'm here. I'm studying here. I focus on that. And definitely, you also have friends, you have family. So try and reach out to your friend, try and reach out to your family. And if you know you're like down anything, definitely go out. Like call up a friend, call up your mom, call up your dad, call up someone, and just stay in that bubble of oh my gosh, I'm so homesick and all. So
to add to that, also like when I first came, because I did like a year of high school here before I went to university. When I first came, I was like. I mean, like, I was very excited. I was like, wow, it's a new country, a whole new culture, blah, 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 blah. But, like, you have to realize that there's going to be a cultural shock. Yeah. And there's certain things you're not going to be used to, certain things that you probably haven't experienced in your for example, like, okay, let's say, for example, like, in school, for example, English, for example. So different back home from English that we're taught here when I first came here. I was like, I know we already taught the like structure of like thesis statements, introduction, the entire
writing
thing.
like good papers.
Writing exactly like good essays. So like it's kind of thing that all of us were like, we just had to do creative writing back home. Just imagine things and write them down pretty much. So it's like there's certain things that are probably good to be not used to, but like you have to learn quickly. That's another thing.
My next point would be save your money. Like
save your money. God, don't tell you know about that. Like, oh my god.
I remember when I came here, I was just, I was balling, I was just spending money. I was just like, now I'm just like, yo, favor, if you had saved, you'd be like balling right now. I just came here, parents gave me like, money, because like your first time here, spending, save your money, trust me, like, trust me, just save your money. Like, put into something better than just spending on clothes, like, clothes, makeup, everything.
And also just to add to that, also like I don't know about different countries you guys might come from, but like in Nigeria right now, I mean, the economy is kind of hard to be honest. So like you also have to consider the fact that your parents are spending thousands and thousands of dollars on you as international students, maybe like 40 grand, 30 grand, 20 grand, depending on what school you go to. But like you just have to realize that they're spending that much money. So you kind of have to be smart in the way you choose to spend the little money they even give you. I know that it's not easy, so also think in that direction. Maybe should help you.
My final point is going to basically be, because I know some of you are scared, some of you are worried, and my point is to tell you that you're good. Like, don't worry. Like, I graduated like 2014, and trust me, like I went through the struggle, and I can tell you now that one, it was worth it. Two, you figure it out. Don't bother. Just chill. Do what you have to do right now. Like, don't worry about tomorrow's worries. That's what the Bible says. Just focus on what you have to do right now, and let the rest just come to you. Take it like step by step.
Like you should also like realize at the end of the day, university life is all an experience. So don't miss out on the entire experience by being so worried or so like down with school. There should be a good balance between work and play. Don't just. I mean, I know I said you should pass first year. Make sure you put as much effort as possibly can in first year. But also you should have some time to like relax and chill, and have a life outside school. because also like, you know, that's where you make some nice like networks and connections
and
with
good
people
friendships.
and good friendships, so you can have time to invest in those kind of things. So.
Yeah.
But like all in all, like you'll be fine. Like you'll figure it out eventually.
Definitely.
But yeah, good luck to you guys, man.
Yeah. That's the end of the video. I do hope you guys liked it, and it was actually fun.
Yeah,
Really
it was.
doing it. So I had fun. Thank you, Tammy, for coming. See you later, guys.
Like, subscribe, and share.
Yes. I was supposed to say that.
Yeah. Like, subscribe, and share. Yeah.
Thanks, Tom. Bye, guys.
Bye.